to record. It's been so long that I forgot to press record. Oopsies! That's awkward. Where have I been? Well, it all starts last week. Last week? No, the week before last week. Is that right? It's Monday. Hold up, I need to get my calendar out. This is not a very well thought out story. I apologize. Let me just look at it on my phone. It'll be easier. My story is not as well planned as Rose's. You see, I don't write everything down. I am inferior. My storytelling ability is inferior. I apologize. But anyway, it all started on the start of November. Day number 2, in fact, the 2nd of November. It was a Tuesday. And I had work. And my boss was going away on Wednesday. Which is fair enough, because, you know, he needs a break. So he went away on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I was in charge. Because, you know me, I like to be in charge. So I said that I would be in charge, and I was in charge. I was large and in charge. Please never let me say that again. But yes, anyway, I was in charge for like a whole week while my boss was away. It was meant to be, you know, a pretty easy week. Everything was all set out. I didn't need to, like, think, okay? I didn't need to think. And then Thursday and Friday, they rolled by. It was easy. Easy clap, you know, super easy. Saturday came along and I had to drive all the way out to like the countryside. Very cool, very epic. But on the way home, with the other guy that I was working with that day, his wife, there's some backstory. We got to add the backstory, very dramatic backstory. His wife works at a school, a high school, and they were having their prize giving because it's December. It's nearly December, which is like the end of school year for schools here in New Zealand. Because it's coming into summer holidays. So they have their prize giving, you know, where they give out prizes to like the smartest people and the dumbest people, but they tried, you know, those sort of prizes. But because of like the whole like situation, we'll say, that's going on at the current moment, people aren't allowed into schools unless they're like teachers or students or contractors. Parents aren't allowed into schools, so therefore you can't actually like see your child get their prize, you know, and that's pretty important to most parents. You know, you want to see your child succeed in life, and when you can't do that, it really eats at your soul and makes you upset. So for those who don't know, I work as an audiovisual technician, which means I do like a whole bunch of stuff and things to do with audiovisual stuff. It's such a great definition of my job. I do stuff and things. But anyway, we do live streaming. So we were asked at like very last minute to live stream their prize givings. Not 1, not 2, but 3, all in the same day. But that's still to come in the story. So anyway, on Saturday, the other guy that I was working with on Saturday called my boss to be like, hey, what would happen if, you know, what would be really cool is if we did like a live stream for like a school, and we'll give you like half a week's notice. How does that sound? And my boss freaked out and he's like, I'm away, I can't plan this, and you're giving me like half a week notice. How am I meant to do that? Usually we like to have like a week plus notice to set things up and, you know, sort out the kinks and stuff. So anyway, that was a great conversation, went down really well. So then on Sunday, you know, had to drive right back out to the countryside again to pack up what we set up on Saturday. Super easy. It was okay. But then on Monday, the other guy that I was working with on Saturday and also on Sunday, but on Saturday, he had a meeting with the deputy principal of the high school. And they're like, yes, we need you desperately. Please help us. Please, we will be forever in your debt. And so that basically meant that we had to do this on Thursday, which means we had to set up on Wednesday, the day after my boss got back, which was Tuesday. So anyway, I go about my Monday, easy clap, really easy, you know, just a couple of things to do. Tuesday rolls around, have to wake up really early in the morning. I don't mind that, I wake up early, but that's fine. Then Tuesday all of a sudden it was meant to be like a really short day for me, because, you know, it was a tough week. It was a tough week. I don't like being in charge. It was a tough week. And Tuesday was meant to be like a nice relaxing day with like one thing, you know, set it up in the morning, pack it down in the afternoon, easy clap, you know, super easy. But then my boss got back, and we had to have a meeting about the live stream that was happening on Thursday. So I had to go to the school. Man, I hadn't been in school in a while. It's crazy how things are operating now. But anyway, so we go there, we have a meeting. They have absolutely no idea what anything is. They're completely useless. And that's fine, because, you know, it's not their job to be completely knowledgeable. That's my job. But it was kind of funny. I always love, like, going into places and knowing more than people. It's one of my honest highlights of my life at the moment. I just get to know so much, and people don't. And it makes me feel superior to them, because I otherwise don't feel superior at all. But yeah, that's just a side note. Maybe that's narcissistic. I don't know. But yeah, so basically, we have this big meeting, and you know, then my boss comes back. He's panicking. He's like really panicking and stuff, because, you know, it's really last minute, like really late notice than what we like. So anyway, it comes to Wednesday, which was meant to be my day off. I was meant to have like a nice day off on Wednesday. I was gonna like sleep and stuff, and yeah, so Wednesday rolls around, can't sleep and stuff, very sad, have to go to work. Luckily it wasn't too early in the morning. I had to be there at like 11 or something. It wasn't too bad, you know, I can deal with 11. That's a nice sleep in. But yeah, and then we had to sit up, and there were some issues. Let's just say there were some issues. There were a lot of issues. Firstly, their sound system, because we were gonna originally patch into their sound system to get the, you know, like the microphone and that sort of stuff from the speakers. Sucks, really sucks. There's like a permanent, like static noise. That isn't nice. It's very ugly. We know exactly where it is, but we're not allowed to touch it because, you know, that's not our job. We weren't the ones who installed it, so technically we're not meant to, you know, fix their problems. So we had to firstly bring in like our sound system to tap onto theirs, so that we would bypass the scratching noise, so that people who were watching didn't think how bad it was. Because that looks bad on us, you know. It doesn't matter if it's in the building because we weren't operating that, but if it's on the live stream, that's bad, you know. You don't want to sit at a live stream and, you know, have like really scratchy noises. That's not cool. Was not cool. So anyway, we did that. Then there were a whole like 100 million issues with like how they wanted to stream it on YouTube and whatever. It was panicking. It was like really bad, like really bad. And that's why you generally like to have a little bit more time to sort out these like really weird issues that you may come across. But then anyway, it comes to Thursday. I don't actually know where this story is going. I just thought I'd tell you about my week. And then it comes to Thursday, which, you know, I was meant to get like a whole bunch of videos done. I was meant to be like really cool and stuff, and, you know, I was going to edit videos all day originally, and then I had to work on Thursday. I had to start at like 7 o'clock, I think it was. Originally on that day, my car was meant to go and get a service, because you got to do that. Actually, no, it was a Warren and Fitness, which is slightly different in a service, but basically, you have to do that. It's just a thing that you have to do. So, originally, like, 3 weeks ago when I booked it, I told my boss that, you know, I won't be available in the morning for that day, because I need to get my car serviced. And then, it came that day, and I had to work, which was big yikes. Big yikes. So I luckily had my father, take my car and get it serviced for me, which was very nice of him, and I appreciate him a lot for doing that. But it was a little bit panicky there. But yeah, so I had to be at work at like 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30. I think it was 7 o'clock. And we had to drive over to the school, which was like 15 minutes away, which isn't too bad. And then go and make sure that everything was working well, and then do the live stream thing. And, you know, I stream a bit, so I know a lot. I know quite a lot about live streaming. I have done it for like 3 years plus now, so I like to say that I know my stuff, you know. I'm not dumb, that's for sure. And you know, most of it went well. I'd say the vast majority of it went very well, but it was still a little bit rushed. We got there, and we were promised that there would be some of the students who would do the lighting in the building for us, because we weren't meant to touch their stuff. That wasn't part of our deal. And those students that came in knew absolutely nothing. They didn't know how to operate the microphones. They didn't know how to operate the sound desk. They didn't know how to operate the lights. It was a panic. Their lighting board that they use, nobody uses it anymore. It's like 15 years old. It's got like cobwebs on it. Not really, but imagine it being that old and then think that it's like no one uses it, because that's basically what it does. So anyway, apparently it's been playing up a lot recently as well, which isn't great. But anyway, they managed to turn some lights on, only to find out that usually, we're going to get really technical here, usually in a good lighting setup, rig, whatever you want to call it, you would have like quite a few front-facing lights and then some back-facing lights to try and maximize the lighting on the people. Hi, not Ryan, welcome. They had 2 lights at the front, so half of the stage was like really dark and you couldn't see anything, and it didn't really pick up well on camera, which isn't great, because obviously if you're watching a stream, you want to be able to see people. Generally you want to be able to see what you're trying to watch. Generally, like that's a very generalization, but the vast majority of people, I would say 99.999% of people, want to be able to see. That's like the biggest thing that you need. Half of the stage was like black, pitch black. What's even worse is blacks don't really pick up well on the cameras that we were using, which isn't good. It was not good at all. So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun wee problem to solve. Basically, the way we solved that was to, unfortunately, increase the gain, which isn't generally a good idea, because it generally, like, washes out stuff a little bit more, and also makes it a little bit more grainy, which isn't cool, not good. But anyway, we managed to solve that problem. The sound disc, was not cool. Was really not cool. We found out halfway through that they switched it. So they've got, like, 2 ways that they can control their, like, microphones and that sort of stuff. They can either do it at the desk, at the back of the, whatever, auditorium, I guess you'd call it. Or they can do it up the front on, like, there's a wee little, like, iPad. It's not exactly an iPad, but it's a wee little tablet in the wall. Again, it's not a tablet, it's just touchscreen. Tablet is probably the easiest way to describe it. That you can, like, you know, up and down, and makes it go louder or quieter. Pretty simple stuff. However, that means that you can't use the board when that's happening, and it has absolutely no function. So the guy that I was working with, not my boss who was also there, but the guy that I was working with is like an absolute genius when it comes to sound. He's like super smart and he knows all of the things. I don't know all of the things. Sound is like my one thing that I really don't know. But anyway, he knows all of the things, and he's really good at it. Halfway through, we couldn't use the soundboard anymore because someone changed it to, Magic! Thank you for the sub for 16 months. Saw that as an 8. Whoopsies. 16. Thank you. Much appreciated. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Yes, we are still badge hunting. We're getting, the Tundra Trolls badge. The last badge that I need in Polaris. Very cool. We have to defeat 500. We're up to 300 and something. But yeah, anyway, he's like really genius when it comes to sound. And halfway through, we couldn't use the sound disc anymore because, you know, they changed it. Hi Dylan, welcome. How are you? How's it going? Congrats on beating Caramel. Nice work, Magic. We're talking about my week that I had and why I haven't been streaming. It's a story and a half. Story and a half, that's for sure. But anyway, so we couldn't use the sound disc, which isn't great, you know, because if you want to, like, go up and down with the volume, you'd have to go down the bottom, and people, people don't know how loud or quiet you want things, generally. From what I found out, people generally don't know how loud or quiet things should be. Especially at the stage where you're, like, right next to the action. Not a good idea to take sound from that point, because you can't hear what it is like to the rest of the audience. Yeah, if you want to help, we're in Rum Dworgen. Or I'm in Rum Dworgen if you want to help. So, yeah. We couldn't use the sound desk, which is not great. We had an issue with one of the speakers who was, like, popping a lot, so she was going, like that, and peaking the mic a whole bunch. And doesn't sound nice. It really doesn't sound nice. Especially with the constant, like, static hum that we have in that space, because it was poorly installed to start with. So, yeah, that was fun. That was a fun thing to learn. Luckily, we took our sound off our own, so we could actually adjust it for the stream, which was very nice. But yeah, so that was fun. I sat through 3 whole prize givings in one day. Very cool. The principal said the same thing 3 times. The same 45-minute speech 3 times. That was fun to sit through. Basically had that memorized by the end of the day. I can tell you that. Jeez. I forgot how much I hated prize givings. They are just the most boringest things. But anyway, the moral of the story is that I did a good job, and I might have to do that again later this year for the same school, so that's exciting. But yeah, that's where I've been for the past ages. Oh, I didn't even mention anything about Friday. Friday was a public holiday, so that was fun. I had a holiday. I didn't really have a holiday, but I had a holiday. It was cool. So yeah, that's a day in the life of me from last week and the week before last week. That's why I have not been active a lot, and I apologize. I had a holiday, yeah. I wrote a script and slept. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did on a holiday. Yeah. So that's fun. That's fun. How was your week, guys? Oh man. But yeah, hello. Let me add you. I assume you are here to help me, and that is cool. I appreciate that a lot. You bought that Lemuria book and read it. It was really interesting. What was it like? I assume you quested with dialogue through Testrum. Was there like similarities to the story? Not that I want like 100% spoilers. The bundle is interesting. Is that the spookier carnival bundle, or the spookiest carnival bundle, the one that came out this year? Is that what it is? You're beginning to think New Zealand sank into the sea. Not yet, not yet. The Lemuria one. I actually have that. I have that. We could go look at that in a bit. This is pre-recorded. Yes, these messages you see here are pre-recorded for sure. Yeah, I'm really good at predicting what you say. As I said earlier in today's story, I've been streaming for, 4 years now. And, that's a long time, you know. That's a long time. So, I just know exactly what's gonna happen. Absolutely what's gonna happen. So, yeah. You got the Lemuria bundle on GameStop on the day or 2 after it came out. Nice! Congrats! I got it through the Extra Life stuff because I donated money. Very cool. So yeah, we might check that out in a little bit because I haven't actually opened that yet. Have not opened it. I have not been on... Actually, I spent a lot of time on Wiz yesterday as I was rendering out second channel videos. But otherwise, I haven't really been on Wiz much in the last... forever, so... for the last, like, week. Have not been on. Very sad. But it is fine. I am back now. I'm free most of this week, so I'll be streaming every day again. Yay! Very exciting. Yeah, tomorrow we might do some pirate with rogues. Maybe. Why did I hit? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. That's why I hit, because I'm an idiot. It's pre-recorded live. It sure is. It sure is. There actually were similarities. Interesting. You're on test run the entire week. Fair enough. Fair enough. For those of you who were on test run, what are your thoughts? Don't give any spoilers at all. But what were your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Lemuria? I haven't touched test run, but what are your thoughts for those who have done it? What are your thoughts? On a scale of 1 to 10, how exciting is Lemuria? Or how good is Lemuria? For those who've done it, but no spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah. You tried to do Lemuria on test run, but you were still in Gobleton. Oh no! That's not cool. Not even Lemuria will make you want to do Gobsmack again. Understandable. Understandable. I really do not blame you at all. I don't blame you. Dude, I do not blame you. 11 out of 10 for you. So what you're saying is I'm going to enjoy it. And if I don't, I can blame you. The Paradox fight was a lot more difficult than Gobsmack. I always find Gobsmack a little bit more difficult than the Paradox fight. You did Gobsmack in 3 turns, and I took a few minutes. Fair enough. I mean, the annoying thing about the Paradox fight, I love that fight, by the way, it's a fun fight, is the fact that it just takes a little bit of time, you know? It takes a little bit of time. You were dead for 90% of it. Oh no! Oh no. When I was on, tried to do more of your badge hunting, but nobody was on doing the team up. Oof. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, most of the stuff on Test Drum, I feel like the vast majority of Test Drum, like, falls off after day 1. You know, New World, like, day 1 or 2, everybody's on it. Afterwards, nobody's on it at all, because most of the stuff you've already done. At least that's my feelings. That's also why I only like to stream Test Drum, especially for a New World, on day 1. And if I don't do it, I'm just not going to participate in the Test Drum. That's just how I personally prefer doing it, and that's kind of how I feel about it generally. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Me and the pass button became very good friends during that fight. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it'd be like that. Cancel. But yeah, day 1 of Test Drum, just generally nobody's on live run at all, because there's not much point to do that either. It's just not really, there's no real point to be on live run. But yeah, people were worried for nothing. Even the reused areas weren't that reused. Well, that's good, because I know there was a lot of people who were upset with how many reused areas, and by the looks of it, I have seen the maps of the areas. I think I would say, like, the vast majority of the areas are, like, reused. But again, I don't really care about that, because everything after Wizard City has reused assets. The only original world is Wizard City. Everything else has assets that have been reused multiple times. So I don't really care about being reused. I mainly care about the story and how fun it is. That's mainly what I care about. So, yeah. There were a few glitches and bugs for a few fights, of course. That's bound to happen. It is Test Drum. It is Test Drum. It's like Gobsmack fight. I didn't know how hard it was until I did it on live run. Because on day 1 Caramel Test Drum, it was completely glitch. Crocotopia doesn't. You make a good point there. Technically, Crocotopia takes assets from Marleybone, and Marleybone takes assets from Crocotopia. So, I'm still sticking with the only original world is Wizard City. All of the All of the other assets are reused. Niles, he was originally reused because he looked completely the same as all of the other trees. So, you know, that's a thing that was reused. And I don't mind about that, honestly. I really don't care about reusing assets. They do it all the time. Like, you know, half of Polaris, one of my favorite worlds, reused from Pirate. So, I see no problem with that at all. Absolutely no problem. The story for you was great. That's good. Every area of Croc was reused from the Palace of Fire. So true. So true. I mean, I would say the Royal Hall. Everything from the Royal Hall onwards, or after the Royal Hall, was just reused Royal Hall, but reskinned a little bit. That's just how it is. Just how it is. And that's how game design is, man. And I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. I really don't mind that. I think you shouldn't expect, like, completely new everything. You know, especially if there's a whole bunch of other stuff that they're adding that it is new. You know, I don't think that should be, like, the only thing that makes a good world or a bad world, personally. It's done that way to save time and money, exactly. You know, like, and I don't mind that. I don't mind. If the quality is still really high, yeah, we may see some areas that are reused. As long as they're not, like, reused over and over and over and over and over again. Tyrian Gorge, that sort of, like, area, that's starting to get a little bit stale for me personally. Again, I'm not upset that they're doing that, but it is starting to get a little bit stale. But for the vast majority of areas, you haven't actually seen them way too much, I would say. Except Tyrian Gorge. That's just spammed out everywhere because they love Tyrian Gorge. But yeah, generally there's not too many areas that look like completely the same all the time, but yeah. The coding, writing, and program takes a long time. So, and so expensive. Game developers need to save money and time somewhere. Exactly. And I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. I don't mind if the art is a little bit, you know, copy-pasted. Because if they have such a big asset library, why not? Like, seriously, why not they copy-paste it? You're currently on the badge where you got to defeat the Storm Titan 100 times. Oof. That's a fun one. We're currently doing the Medulla one soon. Or we're halfway, not halfway through, but we're doing the Medulla one at the moment. Which is fun. 1,000 Medulla kills. That's great. We've taken the return of Medulla. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe next year. Once we've done Train Trashes. We need to do that a little bit more. Next year we'll probably continue Medulla. Yeah. The first area you go into Lemuria is very pretty and ancient. Nice. So much to do, I know. I know, it's crazy. Too much. Too many not times. How's my bag doing? We need to sell. Need to sell stuff. Out of space again. How does this happen? I'll show you how this happens. 5 pages of music scrolls. What the heck? Game, stop. 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 We don't like it. Oh my. What the heck? I've never seen that happen before while I'm selling my stuff. That is crazy. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. What? That was really weird. Really, really weird. I see some weird stuff in this game. That's probably the weirdest I've seen. The first area is like Cambodia mixed with India and Madagascar. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm so excited to do it. I'm so excited. I'm hoping that I'm going to try and get possibly 2 main channel videos out this week. Like, complete the Story So Far series. Arc 3 is currently in the editing phase. I've just got to edit it, basically, and record all of the B-roll, but mainly edit. I was meant to get that out last week, kind of ran out of time from previous story. And then I'll try and get Caramel out by the end of the week, because I want to get onto the Death walkthrough again, because that would be cool. That would be very cool. 2 episodes of Death walkthrough, then Lemuria. Boom. Easy clap. It'll be great. Hopefully. Possibly. Most likely. So yeah, that's the plan. And then when Lemuria comes out, we'll be Death walkthroughing once a week. About once a week. Because the episodes are going to be kind of different to what they are before. Going to be a lot better. A lot better, hopefully. So yeah, that's cool. And then hopefully me and Rose will be fire duoing when kind of like hopefully the first couple of days. We'll be doing it in one day, but one of the first couple of days we'll be doing that. Smashing out Lemuria. I think that would be fun. So yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Duo fire through Lemuria. We will be listening to dialogue for that one as well. Whoops, why did I hit? I'm dumb. I am dumb. There was a bug they had to fix, but you couldn't click on a single target for the first round of combat. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. But yeah, I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool. So yeah, we will be listening to dialogue for that walkthrough, and we'll also be listening to dialogue for the Death walkthrough. Yeah, just because I assume most would want to listen to dialogue. So yeah, and I don't mind listening to dialogue twice either. So that's cool. That is cool. Right, I think this might be our last one. We're gonna go and look at bundle and stuff. Bundle and stuff. Because we're gonna do that. Because that sounds fun. Sounds very fun. But yeah, I'm so excited for Lemuria coming to Live Realm. Cannot wait. Cannot wait at all. Super duper excited. You would be amazed at the bugs which somehow make it to test realm. You would be amazed by the bugs that didn't make it to test realm. Because you have to think that this has gone through QA already, so, you know, there's always bound to be bugs. But can you imagine, like, the even worse bugs? Can you imagine the even worse bugs that didn't make it into test realm? I would love, honestly, one thing that I would really love to play is on the Wizard101 server. I feel like there would just be so many crazy bugs that I would love to just, like, look at and laugh at. I honestly think that that would be, like, the highlight of my life. Just to see some of the weirdest bugs in the dev server for Wizard101. I think that would be just the funniest thing, honestly. Because, yeah, there's some pretty funny bugs that we've found, and everybody's found. More specifically me, I seem to find quite a few bugs. But I just think it would be really, really funny to be on the dev server while they're, like, making a new world, and just seeing all of the stupidly random bugs that they've got. Right, thank you for help. Much appreciated. We are going to go and look at bundle. Bundle. How many are we up to, by the way? 352. Nice. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Welcome to my gift box. What do we got here? Ooh, Sinbad Horde pack. Don't mind if I do. What do we get? What? Level 15. Really? 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 Really, game? We got an atomic fireball. That's so cool. So cool. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna quickly go home because I might have to take out some stuff. People that complained at first ended up loving it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. They do a good job on all of the worlds. A really good job. Another Sinbad Horde pack. Nice. Absolutely nothing. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you, random packs that I found. We got a pet. Oh. I've always wanted this pet. Oh my gosh. This is good. This is cool. I like this a lot. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Grim Samantha. Lock that. Instant lock. Instant lock. Right. Let's continue. Memorial banner. We gotta go put that up. Very much gotta go put that up. We also got a giant panda. I've never seen this dialogue option ever before, but that's cool. I can't select a color, but that's fine. We'll get another house elixir. Here is the mount. Lovely. Cool. Let's go quickly put up the banner. I got another panda and pirate as well, because that was one for each game, which is cool. So I have two pirate pandas now. That's exciting. Where's the banner? Where is banner? Wall hangings. Banner. Banner. Let's put it up in this room. This room is a good spot. Why can it not go there? What? What? How big is it? Oh, it's massive. She's quite big. She's quite big, apparently. She won't fit in the space. So sad. So tragically sad. Can we put it over here? Let's actually go put it upstairs. Maybe this is a better spot for it up here somewhere. We can put it over this side, I think. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Yeah, we'll put it there. That sounds good. That sounds good. Lovely. The final fight, you were completely shocked and frozen for a complete 5 minutes. Was so different, but no spoilers. I have seen seen some spoilers on that, and it looks absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to do it. Really can't. I am super hyped. Right, let's go for this pet. Looks super cool as well when it loads. Look how cool this pet is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Super cool. Let's get the Sky City Estates, which is the house. Let's go to said house. 15 house spots. Nice. Boom. Here we go. Welcome to Sky City Estates. That's an interesting place for the jewel circle, honestly. Right at the start. Dylan, is that the same? Is that the door for Lemuria? Is that what it looks like, the world door in Lemuria? You can tell me. I think it looks really cool. Because that's super cool. It's actually stylized. They used to stylize all of the world doors and then they stopped. Kind of sad. But that one's cool. Very cool. Yes. Nice. Epic. I like it. That can be trashed. Sorry. That can also be trashed one day. No, thank you. Giant panda. Sounds fun. You can get out of here. And here we go. I am driving in my car. Beep, beep. This is actually quite a cool mount. I love that it's green as well. That's super cool. That's this mount is good. This mount is very good. I like a lot. I like a lot. I like that a lot. What else do we have? We have the Abalasta 3000. What does it give? I don't know if I'll redeem it, but it's pretty cool. What is this? What's it got? What is Maycast? You can't right click to see. That sucks. I think it's like blinding light or something. Something like that. 18 damage. 68 crit. 6 pierce. Interesting. Looks cool. And then the Tomorrow attire. Not my favorite. Not great. Not great. But hey, it's there. Um, yeah. Very cool. I look like a dweeb. I sure do. I sure do. What else do we got? We got this as well. Welcome to me just looking through my... looking through my, my gift box, which is surprisingly small. Oh, it's floating! It's a floating house! Oh my gosh! That's so cool. Holy moly. So cool. So cool. Did you notice the O1 typeface on top of the door? I did. I did. I don't know if I like these walls. These walls are very, weird. This kitchen, holy moly. Holy moly, they went all out for this house. Jeez. Freeze-o-matic. Toast-o-matic. Is that called a water-o-matic? A kitchen. It has a kitchen, I know. And a fireplace. We can't start it. Very sad. This is crazy. I don't like the wallpaper. I have to say that. The wallpaper, kind of gross. Not gonna lie. Kind of gross. Would instantly remove. I know you can change the wallpaper, but... it's gross. Nice wee veranda. Or balcony, or whatever you want to call it. And you can go down the steps, which are... kind of precariously, like, floating. How? Don't know! Don't know! Don't know! But yeah, is there an upstairs? It feels like there would be an upstairs, but I don't think there is. This is a cool house. Okay, that's house number 1. I changed the paper, but oh my gosh, literally about to get the bundle because you want a kitchen. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do not blame you. Let's go to this house. Actually, we'll go to this one first. We'll go to this one next. See what we got here. Again, floating house. Very clever. Very cool. Oh, that flooring is, ugh. That's a tacky color. Tacky color. Yikes. Another kitchen. Oh my gosh, they've all got kitchens. They've all got kitchens. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Nice wee living room. Another kitchen. I assume all of the houses have kitchens. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, but they all have kitchens, I would say. This veranda is quite nice. That one's quite nice. You can't go that way. You gotta go around the back. Gotta go around the back, of course. Oh, of course. Right, so we've been in those 2. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Very cool. And epic. I bet there's going to be a kitchen in here. I bet there's a kitchen. Ah, this is where the bank is. Fair enough. I was wondering where the bank was. Oh. This one doesn't have a kitchen. There is a trapdoor. We'll go down that later. This one... oh, nope, it does have a kitchen. This is a squid kitchen. This is a pink squid kitchen. If you like pink kitchens, we got you covered. We got you covered. Let's go out this door first. A squitchin, if you will. Exactly. Squitchin. You see, this is a more sophisticated staircase. It actually looks like it would support itself. It looks like it would be supported by itself. Right, what is this? A wee little thing. Cool. Just drive through the garden. Don't mind me. Beep, beep. Get out my way. Okay, let's go into the hatch. Let's go into the hatch. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Hatch time! Where was it? Over here. Where's the hatch? Here's the hatch. Down the hatch. We made it to his lab. We're in his lab. He could have hid that a little bit better. Not gonna lie. would have recommended more hide, but hey, that's fine. Ooh. Ice cream. Hey, I'll take it. Everyone loves ice cream. Interesting. Interesting. Lots of numbers and stuff. Binary. Oh. How are the badges going? They were going good. And then we decided to look at the new bundle house, because that is also fun. Let's put on the pet real quick. Where is it? Is it that one? No, it's not that one. That one. Look at him! Oh my gosh, he's just a tiny guy! He's just a little dude. Oh my gosh, I love him. I love him. He's just a little dude. What's his dance? He does a spin! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so cute and adorable. I love that. He's just a little dude. Just a little dude doing little dude things. Oh my gosh. Interesting. I love the skybox. Interesting water choice, or whatever this is. Is it clouds? Water? I don't know. Interesting. But the skybox, holy moly, is good. Where is the sun, though? Just gotta ask, where is the sun? Oh, there it is. Found it. Skybox, 11 out of 10. Absolutely gorgeous skybox. Absolutely gorgeous. What do we got over here? Can we get up onto those islands? I don't think so. We'd have to glitch up, I think. Very sad. Very sad. This is such a cool house. This is such a cool house. I like this house a lot. It's nice and big as well, which is really cool. Nice and big. Those birds look really cool as well, like actually real, which I'm surprised about. But holy moly, this skybox is so good. Whoever did the art for the skybox needs to get promoted. They did such a good job. Such a good job. Don't know if I like this billboard right here. I don't like the advertising. I don't like the advertising right in my face, you know. One island you can go on. Really? How to get on island. No, wrong one. How to get on island. Let's figure out how to get on island. How to get on island. Want to go on island. I like island. Island is cool. Island is cool. We need to go on island. How to get on island. I assume it would be that one that you can get onto. I assume it's this one. But how to get on. I want on island. I want on island. I want island. It's another one. Oh my gosh. Is it this one? Not any of those? What? What? Dylan, what are you saying? Is it this one? This isn't a cool island, though. This is just a boring island, dude. That isn't even an island. Is it this? That's not really an island. It's just a knob. And, you know, I prefer islands than knobs. Personally. But hey, I guess it could be kind of an island. But still, I prefer islands than knobs. I'm surprised there's not too many secrets in this house. Usually there's quite a few like secrets in bundle houses, but there's not too many secrets here. Unless they're downstairs. We could check downstairs in the lab, but see if there's any secret stuff. His disappointment is immeasurable in his day's room. Pretty much. My day was doing well, and then Island was not being able to be islanded. Very sad. Was crying. Shaking and crying all over myself. Is there any secrets in this wall? There's one that ain't in the lab. Is there any in the lab, though? I feel like there's a lack of secrets in this house. Like, there is usually a lot of secrets. This time there just doesn't seem to be. Where does this go? Can we go through this door? We can't. Through one of the hedges. Okay. Time to run through all the hedges. Actually, we'll go the other way. Let me just get my fast boots on real quick. So I go slightly faster. Ever so slightly faster. Now I go 55. Is that right? 58% faster. Wow. Time to drive through all of the bushes until it lets me in. This is what you call a drive-through. Content, I know, this is high quality content. Yeah, this is how I find secrets in houses. I just run into things until I find them. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's honestly like the best mechanic ever that they added. Secrets in houses. So handy. So cool. Cause who would? Oh, I bet it's just no. That's yeah. I bet it's there. No, that's just a door. That's just a door, dude. Oh wait, it's a private fishing area. Oh, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. I found it, and it was way obvious. They used to make it not obvious at all. Back in my day, King's Isle used to make their secrets not obvious. SMH, my head. But that's cool. A private wee fishing area. What fish can you get here? Reveal large fish. Why would you ever use that spell? Like, seriously. Who thought that was a good idea? Ice, life, storm. We're gonna go for the storm one. Because, it's the only one there, so therefore it must be special. Right? The old one, Doodlefish, win? Imagine. Oh my gosh, fish please. Fish please. Fishy fishy. Come to daddy. My cast is terrible. I haven't done fishing in forever. One entrance to it ain't that obvious. Oh my gosh, stop juking me out. I don't like this. Just let me catch you. Dude, seriously, fish. This fish hates me. This fish hates me. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Let me catch you. I want to put you in my tank. Thank you. Finally. Finally. Now he's never gonna want to be caught. Never ever gonna want to be caught. So sad. Yup, that was number 3. Gonna be this time. He's gonna go ding this time. 100% bet. Told ya. 4th time lucky. Oh! I called it. Old one doodlefish. Wow. Mix 1 part ancient cosmic horror with 2 parts secret author of history. Add fish gills and finish with a cardboard doodle base, and voila, the old one doodlefish. Wow. 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 It's the old one doodlefish. That's so cool. I see what you mean. I found hole in hedge. Is there another one? Or is that it? I called it. I just knew. It made sense, you know. In bundle houses, they like to add a new doodlefish, and it just made sense for it to be. There's 2 holes in the hedge. They call me Hedge Man. He's got eyes. Oh my gosh. It's got eyes. You can just barely see the lights. Can you see the light? The hedge has eyes. He's looking at me. Guys, he's looking at me. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh. What is the jump, by the way? That's a weird jump. You can't spam jump on this mount. It's such a long jump, I don't like it. 0 out of 10. This mount is 0 out of 10, simply because of the jump. The best mount for a jump is still the rocket ship. No one can disagree with me. I'm sorry. But overall, this bundle, very cool. Very epic. I like a lot. House, I'd say a solid 8 out of 10. 8 old ones out of 10 old ones. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It doesn't even have any, like, sound effects, does it? It's like a leaf. Super quiet. No one can hear it. Oh, gosh. Right. Let's get back onto the normal mount. See, this is a cool jump. It spins and it makes noise. You see, this is honestly my favorite mount that they've ever had. It's just such a cool mount, honestly. The birds chirping against the dead silence was extremely funny for some reason. Yeah, I apologize. There's no music in this house. That's my apologies. That's my fault, honestly. Don't have another music player. Sincerest apologies, all of you. Love House level 2+. Don't quite understand why they have to make a level for it, but that's fine. Anyway,